So, I've come out to the woods this afternoon to look for bluebells. There's a few down here, just for a recce really. And yep, going to return probably on Tuesday morning. It's Saturday today, so the weather's not looking good for the next couple of days. Wow, that's looking quite interesting. I have to remember that. Well, I have got a DSLR with me as well, but just the iPhone and GoPro. And yeah, so have a little walk around and see what we can find for a morning shoot. So I'm looking for a pathway that will lead into the woods with lots and lots of bluebells around, of course. But I'm blowed if I can see anything here. I mean, this one, as a pathway goes, is a little bit on the big side, I think, don't you? Yeah. And almost devoid of bluebells as well. However, we shall walk on and see what we can find. There's quite a few patches of bluebells around, but they're mostly they're amongst lots of brambles as well, which doesn't really make the best of shots really, but there's little patches here and there. Of course, the idea of this is not to try and trample down any bluebells. That's a bit of a faux pas. Anyway, okay, well, 2-second time exposure, 45th of a second, 105. I could have brought the 105 macro actually, but I probably will when I come in the morning. 1/60th of a second, f13, boom. Okay, that's looking good. I'm looking for some more. And I've just found some more. In fact, millions more. Yowza. Wow, look at this. So, let's nip in. And really what I want to also do is get behind them so I've got the sun coming in towards the camera, towards the lens. But yeah, this has got so much potential. Bearing in mind that if I come here in the morning, the sun will be in the opposite direction. Like, for example, there. But the best shots, I think, definitely are going to be with a telephoto. But I really would like that little path winding through, but I can't find any path winding through a sufficient quantity of bluebells to make it really work. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here, guys. So I'm glad I brought my tripod and a camera now. I've only got the 28-300 with me, but it'll do the trick. At least I brought a tripod, eh? I don't tend to do too many upright shots, as I'm doing here, but I have a really nice little composition in front of me, probably a million miles away from the GoPro, but I'll show you the photo later. I prefer landscape. I prefer panoramic shots. I often crop a lot of my landscape pictures to 16:9 in fact, and even go much wider than that sometimes. But over here, there's a nice upright composition that may work. But you know, I love contre-jour, and so this is why I'm shooting this way. Now, contre-jour with my GoPro is a no-go, and that's because I've scratched the lens stupidly. I am being very careful not to, there's a bit of a path this way, not to squish any bluebells in the process. Not a good thing to do. Squish. No, it's all right. Got to be very careful. Don't want to ruin it for everybody else and destroy these, the wonder of nature. It's only supposed to be a recce, but it's turned into a photo shoot now. Just while I'm heading home, I'm thinking, wow, there's still more potential here. And I've just seen a little shot in front of me now. But at least I know when I come back in the morning, it'll look completely different. I'll be shooting that way mostly into a rising sun, hopefully. And I'm so lucky this evening. I'm so glad I came out just for a recce. I mean, the light is perfect. It's beautiful, strong side lighting, just what you need for some really evocative images. Bit of mist would be good, but might get that in the morning, who knows. But I've seen a tree, a forked tree just in front of me in the far distance on this camera. One last shot, then back to the car. I hope it's still there too. Well, pretty successful shoot, I think. Only came here for a recce, and hopefully I'll have some very nice pictures. I'll be back in a few days' time, early in the morning. Hopefully it's misty, hopefully it's a bit of sun, a bit of good light. That's what makes all the difference, and we'll see what we can get from there. But I can't wait to get home, download the images I've shot, see what I've got. Anyway, see you next time, folks. Bye for now.